Hello, welcome back to Becoming a Medium. I'm Donna Meador. I'm the host of my journey into becoming a medium. In case anybody's out there curious as to what that looks like, because I was curious. Well, let me back up a little bit. After my last video, which I just recently did, and when I hit stop on the record, I picked up my journal. Journaling is extremely important, not only to remember what your thoughts were and where you came from, but also scientifically, there's scientific research what the power of writing things down on paper. Okay, so I came upon the journal, and in November, so a handful of months after my mom passed, I'm writing down dreams that I have, like one with my late husband, one with one of my sisters. One was a huge party on my childhood house where I grew up. So these are fun. And the reason I bring them up and the reason you want to write them down is because as we understand, if Spirit's going to give you message, very often it requires the connecting of the dots. It's not like Spirit sends you, and this could happen, I suppose, right? But we're being taught that very often we get, especially in the newness and the beginning of the journey, you get little snippets, a picture, a dream, a vision, feeling, like everything matters. Everything is something. This is what I'm learning. And so I write things down to see when I go, oh, look at that. That connected with that, and that happened because that happened, and how cool is that? And we can go forever. We can talk about the beauty of that. But this is about the mediumship journey, and I'm only, 6 months in. And like I said, 4 months of those has been about the psychic ability. And the very first class of being brought into the class and the understanding of what mediumship is, which was very important to have the knowledge, the history. You're a complete medium when you can encompass all of where it's coming from, because we want to have empathy, we want to have understanding. We want to realize that what we're receiving from Spirit, which, by the way, are people without bodies. We are all consciousness. So if we're consciousness and I'm receiving information, it's all through thought, through knowing, and through our clairs, which I've come to learn as many different ones. Clairaudience is hearing, clairvoyance is seeing, clairsentience, which is a really powerful one, is feeling, and there are more. And as we begin the journey, it's nice to know that those in the spirit world are playing with us and working with us, because they understand that we're new at this, and they want to help us get stronger and better so that we can convey messages from the spirit world to the human beings sitting here. Think about that. Like, I love souls. We are all on our journey. And I discovered something about myself through this mediumship process. I'm going to share that with you in 1 second, but I have always wanted to leave people better than the way I found them. That's always been innate in me. And through this mediumship process and the practices I'm doing, I'm discovering I'm able to do that for the people on the other side. Mediumship requires to connect without using our humanistic senses as we know them. Isn't that fascinating? So when we had our very first, which was just May 1st, oh my gosh, it was only it's only this month, woo! 30 days ago, like, we had our very first mediumship class, and after class, they put us in Zoom rooms and said, okay, go have at it. I was like, what? What? You want us to connect? Holy, we never even tried it yet, or I didn't. I don't know if other people did. And so naturally, at first, you do feel like you're making things up. Yeah, you are. You're like, can this be real? But as you move forward and settle in, and remember, this is just 30 days ago, so I'm like, gosh, I really feel like I'm making this stuff up. But when your partner, your practice partner, which is called the sitter, is receiving information and giving you validation and saying, I can take that. Yeah, that resonates with me. Yeah. You don't even know what to do. You become speechless. I started stuttering, quite frankly. It was like, oh my gosh. So as you keep practicing, you get stronger and stronger, and you begin to discern understanding what you're receiving, how you're translating it. It's kind of like playing charades, but you get it in increments in the beginning. Like I get maybe a quick vision, and then I get a feeling. And I was just told in today's class, they said, actually, it's the other way around, Donna. You're getting a feeling, and it's popping in a vision. See, and I haven't been able to grab it that fast yet. It feels like a vision first, and then I telepathically say I'm going to drop into my chakras to feel my I forget what it's called, this chakra where you feel in your gut, right? So to see where it's at, and when I walk away with understanding that this person is so grateful to have received the information, and then the person in spirit world is so grateful to have been able to convey the information to their loved one. It's just, I can't even express the feeling. There's no better feeling. Wow. Thank you for pulling up a chair and listening, and I'll share some more in our next video. I look forward to seeing you there.